Hey everybody, welcome to the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show in MLB The Show 22. We are in Sydney's rookie season, and he's put together a pretty solid year to this point, hitting .284, that's third on the Cardinals, 16 doubles, 16 home runs. As a rookie, he has emerged as one of the best players in this offense. He's hit the most home runs, he's had the second most RBIs, and he's been hitting in front of Nolan Arenado on most days lately, with Arenado just having kind of an okay season, but definitely not okay by his standards. It's kind of disappointing. But we find ourselves in first place right now. Looks like the Reds have been struggling a bit, and we're taking on the Brewers right now in a series. Picked up a nice victory in the first game against them last episode. We have 3 more on the road. We'll face Woodruff and Burns at the end of this series, a couple pitchers that Sydney has already seen before. I believe the Brewers are the team that Sydney has faced the most thus far. He's already played 17 games against them. He's hitting .444. And 3 of those home runs have actually been against Freddie Peralta in 5 at-bats. That's so cool. I love being able to check the numbers there against each pitcher. 2 on, nobody out. That's how we get the day underway against Adrian Hauser. Ooh, the 12-6 was left on the top floor, and we could not take advantage of it. Popped it up for the catcher. Is that one going to get out of play? Unfortunately not. Still got a couple runs there, but Sydney's been really inconsistent with runners in scoring position. He's all about the solo home runs, not so much bringing home runners from second base all the time. And unfortunately, we're 0 for 2 to start the day in these situations. That was my bad on that chase there, though. That's a base hit to center field. Brewers trying to tie the game up. Sydney's throw in time at home. I wonder why they didn't give me like a Showtime throw there, but he gets Yelich at the plate, and the lead stays with the Cardinals. Sydney 0 for 4 on the day as we move ahead to the 9th inning. St. Louis in position to take the second game of this series, but one more trip here for Jean-Charles with a runner in scoring position. 196. We got to make that much higher. Fly ball left field. This one's got carry, but nowhere near enough. See, at least here, like, Sydney didn't have a good day at the plate. So, 0 for 4, 0 for 5. But did you get the win? St. Louis does. I just want to play playoff baseball at the end of the year. I'm not sure I've ever played, like, playoffs in Road to the Show before. Like, when I used to play, I would never get that far. Get really excited about making a character and then just kind of fizzling out during the first season in the majors at times. My last one wasn't recent. It was a few years ago, the Jordan Starks Road to the Show, and I only completed 1 season in the bigs. And it was with the Padres. They weren't very good. So, I'm hungry for playoff baseball, that's for sure. We're up a few games now on the Brewers as we take on Brandon Woodruff. And quickly falling behind here in the count. Against Woodruff, Sydney 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. But Sydney taking 3 straight. 3-2. And we come back from the 0-2 count and reach first on a walk. Sydney does a lot of walking in this series. They aren't always attacking the zone against him. Dickerson, where'd that one go? They're waving him home. We're going to run to third base. All right, Dickerson drove home a run. Here is your MVP candidate, Paul Goldschmidt, 14 homers. We still have him hitting under Arenado, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And a ground ball. That's going to end the inning, but we get on the board here early. On to the 5th inning we go. Sydney with a pair of walks against Woodruff. It's just 1-0. Not much going on in this one, but chasing that one. We haven't had too many in the zone. I'm eager to swing. There he goes. We got a breaking ball that hits. A lot of times when the base runner takes off, I'm like distracted and it throws off trying to hit there. Like, come on, man. That 12-6 was a home run waiting to happen. And now we strike out. Is 1 run enough? So far it is. 1-0. We're into the bullpen now. Slow one there. 2-0 from Bettinger. Comes back. Full count. 3rd walk of the day for Sydney. Let's get an extra lead here. Couldn't do it. That's going to land in right. And he's going to try to score. Let's go to 3rd on that. He got him. Still 1-0. How about Corey Dickerson in this series? 4 for 5. Wasn't hitting well for most of the year, but on the 0-2, drilled out deep right field, but it's going to stay in the yard, and the Brewers keep this a 1-run ball game. And then immediately tie the game in the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Cooper at the plate now with a runner in scoring position. And that's going to be a base hit. And that one, Sydney could not charge it and get momentum, so he's not going to get him at home. Didn't really have the ability to run up to get that one. So in the 9th, it's up to Sydney. Josh Hader in to close. Boss battle. Let's go solid contact here. Advancing isn't enough. Runner goes. That's low. And high throw. Got him at second. 2 down. Tried to get in scoring position. Great throw. So it is all up to Sydney after all. Fouled off the fastball. Now one hit in the air to center, but that's a routine play, and the Brewers will take this one 2-1. Had a couple key plays there late. Hunter Renfroe got the outfield assist. Sydney wasn't able to, and that's kind of the story of that game. So now we try to take 3 of 4 from Milwaukee, which would be a really solid win for us, but we have to do it against Corbin Burns. Let's go into the 6th inning. Sydney having a tough series now against Milwaukee. I guess they were due to bounce back against him. Yeah, let's try to get a double here. 1-1 here in the 6th inning. Not even sure how he hit that one, but he's out. To the 8th inning, we have runners at the corners. I really want to see what the award is for completing one of these boss battles. I don't think I've done it yet, and today is not going to change that. The bases are now loaded. Nolan Arenado walks, and that's how St. Louis takes the lead. Can we get a couple more to take 3 of 4 here from Milwaukee? On the road, too. There's a fly ball. And it lands. Everybody scrambles. And we score a run. Dylan Carlson, bases loaded. And a base hit center field. With the runners taking off with the pitch, we're going to add 2 more. It's 5-1 Redbirds. And the Cardinals take this series from Milwaukee. Great job. Sydney did not have a very good series, and I'm hoping that when I have series like this, that I'm cutting them down better. I want the episodes to still be fun to watch, even if Sydney isn't playing that well. So hopefully I summarize those 3 games pretty well. I make big videos, but I want to make sure if they're long that there's enough action to go with it. I try to make very detailed content. I don't like making just like highlight reels. I want to show you everything I can to tell the story of what's going on. Sometimes maybe I include more than I have to. I'm just not the biggest fan of cutting out footage all the time. Man, the backdrop here, the city behind the stadium, this is a pretty incredible view here in Pittsburgh. So last time we saw the Pirates, they were setting the Major League record, or tying it, 26 losses in a row. And they snapped that against us with a 1-0 victory. Sydney has not hit that well against the Pirates. He has not homered against them yet. Adonis Medina is the pitcher. Last year I did a Rule 5 rebuild series where I only built players, or I only built the team in the Rule 5 draft, and I had Adonis Medina on that roster. And I went through 10 years in that series and found that you can legit be competitive. It takes a while if you use the Rule 5 draft and that alone. Runner goes. Swung through it. Stolen base. I want to do a better job of being ready when they steal. If there's a good pitch. That time, just Sydney whiffed. Tried the check, couldn't do it. Strike 3. Kind of in a bit of a slump right now, the last handful of games. Let's see if we can get home the first run, though. I always like when you can get a run without getting a hit. Let's make it happen. Why would I swing at that? On the ground, and they'll try to get 2. Nice flip. Sydney's ice cold right now. We move ahead to the 8th inning. Sydney hitless, and no one scored. Exciting game here in the rain. Just late on that. How about a bouncer to short? Got him. And the Pirates have defeated us 1-0, just like they did the last time we met. Why aren't we scoring against them? And when I have episodes like this, I do try to record more games, try to get some action eventually. I know I'm cutting down a lot of these offers. Don't take long in the episode. Mitch Keller. 2 down here in the first for Jean Charles. And a base hit. Shouldn't have swung, but when you have 96 power, 81 contact, you'll get some of those. What does the power have to do with that? Absolutely nothing. But sometimes you don't need as much discipline when the ratings are good. And that's going to probably end the inning. But hey, it's nice to get in the hit column here early. We move ahead to the 4th inning, and Keller is in still, but he's allowed 10 hits, 3 runs, and Sydney will try to make it at least 4. Let's see if we can end his day here in the 4th inning. Upstairs, ball 1. 176 with runners in scoring position. It just keeps getting worse. Almost hit him, 3-1. Wow, a perfect swing into a double play. That won't happen often. Sydney only gets the 1 hit in this game, but we do win against the Pirates. It's 4-0. Things haven't been clicking as well at the plate today for Sydney, but that's going to happen in a long baseball season. You'll have your share of slumps. Yeah, career high in home runs, I bet. Again as a righty with 2 on, nobody down here. Let's start fast. No way, man. 79. So slow. And then you try to sit back a little bit more and end up way late. Going the other way. This one out to deep right, but playable. So he moves the runner to third base. 3-run home run off of that. Sidney might be this year's Rookie of the Year, but last year in this series it was O'Neal Cruz, and he flies out to Sidney. Pirates scoreless here once again. 0 for 3 on the day as we move ahead to the 8th inning. 3-0 St. Louis. We're winning, doing a pretty good job without Sidney really doing much. So imagine when he starts to turn things around again. Tried to go after that high one. Into center. He's not even moving at all. That is a win and a complete game victory for Michaelis. I thought I just lost all the footage for this episode. My screen went black on my PC, and then my recording software for my audio and then the gameplay was not open. But I figured out using a tutorial how to recover audio that was like corrupted in a file. So learned something new today. But hey, if I had lost all that footage, it wouldn't have been the worst handful of games to lose. But I like showing you the complete experience here. Things haven't been going super well in this episode for Sidney. I'll just have to record more. Here we are against Chicago. Fouled off the slider. Better swing that time. Gotta get out of this little slump here. The first step is to swing at good pitches. And that was a good 2-strike pitch. Sidney retired. We have gotten a hit, 2 of them, and a run. Now it's a 2-1 ball game as we go bottom 7. Bouncing ball back up the middle, and Sidney will have a hit. Not an impressive one, but they all count the same for the batting average here. That brings up Corey Dickerson, and he's going to lift this one out to deep right. And it's over the head of Hayward. It's gone. A 2-run homer on an 0-2 pitch, and the Cardinals take the lead. And that hit's only possible if Sidney just manages to grind out that infield hit. The fireworks are still going off for some reason. And it's the 8th inning. Michael Givens is in to set things up. That's a base hit. The Cubs have added a run, and they have a base runner on. That's a single into center. This could be trouble. But we get through the inning. And Sidney will not hit again today. Cardinals win it. 4-3. Sometimes you just got to get back into practice here and start to get the swing dialed in again. Don't forget you can do that here in the show. That's more like it. We have to get some more line drive swings. All right, let's get back into the game. When there's something off with your swing here in the show, it can be just so minor. So it's nice to get back into practice for a minute and see if we can turn things around. We don't on that swing. That's into left center field. Base hit. Circle change away. Nothing happened after the base hit, but hey, a 2-for-4 start to the series here against the Cubs. 2 down here again. Ooh. 3-1. Trying to extend the inning for Arenado. 3-2. Runner will leave early. And that's a walk. Arenado's turn. And that is a nice play at second base to take away at least one run. One-run game as we go bottom 8. Alec Mills had a good start, but now Yardley in trying to hold the lead. And Sidney looking for his second hit of the night. Got to be ready here for something slow. And we got a 73-mile-per-hour curveball way early on. 2-2. And there's one to left center field. Second hit for Sidney. This one's extra bases. He'll stop at second with a double. Kind of hard to be ready for these sudden submarine deliveries, but gotta make it happen. Arenado up the middle, and that will keep Sidney from scoring as they recover in time to get him. 2 away for Tyler O'Neill. He's back above 200. Can he bring Sidney home? It's an 0-2 count. And it's into, never mind. It is caught at short, inning over. Big play there behind second base to keep Sidney from scoring. Bottom 9, can't get it done. They strike out the side, and the Cubs win the game. Well, it was nice to have a multi-hit game that time around. Had a nice double. Now here in the next game, Jack Flaherty has a couple on base. Can't get him there at third. And we go bottom 1. Bases are loaded. We get the challenge. Why not? We haven't done one yet at the big league level. Marcus Stroman is the pitcher. I think it's the first time that we faced him. Could be wrong. That's drilled deep to center. That's at least a sacrifice fly. And they got it at the wall. So close to the grand slam, and the challenge being completed. We'll take an RBI. 2 on and 2 down now. Flying out won't help us as we go bottom 3. Away, ball 1. Wow, Sidney is 10th right now in the National League in walks this season with 40. On the ground, and that'll be routine. I remember when I used to play baseball games, we're going back to like MVP 05 and all those games in that era. Like, I never walked. Like, if I wasn't going to swing, it's because I like decided before the pitch was thrown that I wasn't going to swing. Fast game going here. It's 2-1. And a runner at first here for Sidney with 1 away. Ooh. For some reason, that curveball seemed nice. That one's better. Left field hit pretty well. And that ball is gone. Sidney with a 2-run homer as his hitting today is turning around facing the Cubs. Pretty much all the hits are going to the opposite gap, but we'll take it. He drives home Arenado, and that should help us wrap this one up. And it does. 4-1 win for the Cardinals.
We know a variety of things can contribute to a player's success at any level of baseball. But what about channeling emotions? We've got mental performance coach Kellen Lee with us. Kellen, how do you help a player channel their emotions to be more effective on the field?
Yeah, this is where mental performance coaching becomes really fun, where you ask a player, in that particular situation, what specific emotion would you ideally want to feel to make sure that you're in that zone to compete at your best? And whether that's confidence or calm or excited, no matter what that emotion is, we can get our body and energize ourselves to feel the ideal emotion, to be in that ideal emotional and physical state to compete at your best.
Winning 3 series in a row to finish the month of June, and now we got the Orioles. Wow, the All-Star game is actually getting pretty close. But last I saw, Sydney was still 6th, and he probably isn't getting much love with his play in this episode. For home run leaders, though, he's getting up there, but probably not high enough for the Derby. They take the top 8 home run hitters, and Sydney is not there right now. Looks like he'd need to have like 22 home runs to be a part of it, or 20. So maybe next year. But we continue on. We take on the Orioles. So I thought I could only hit the red balls last time I did this. This one makes a lot more sense now, knowing that it's blue balls in the blue zone, red balls in the red zone. And we got gold with plenty of time to spare. That's pretty good. Plate discipline is up towards the cap now. Keep improving your throwing accuracy. All right, we'll work on that as we take on the Baltimore Orioles. 5 players in cold streaks now. We had like 1 at the beginning of the episode. But Sydney has one of those cold streaks, and we've got to warm that up. Jordan Lyles is the pitcher. And here we are, still at home. Over-aggressive. Runner goes, they were ready for it. And that is a nice throw by Nottingham. No idea where Adley Rutschman is, but they make the play. Base is clear. 3-1. Wow. The catcher's going to take care of it to get outs 2 and 3. We move ahead to the 6th inning. We have a runner at first base. Low scoring game here again. That's going the other way, and that's out of reach. Extra bases. Arroyo to third. And he'll hold there. It's a double for Sydney. Dylan Tate enters for Lyles, responsible for the 2 base runners, and that is a productive out. Goldschmidt has driven in 44 this season. That leads the team. Wow, that should have been 45. We move ahead to the 8th inning, and the Orioles have tied this game up. They bring in Paul Fry. 2 down here for Sydney. Just a bit late on that one. Ooh, way out in front of that changeup. 2-2 from Fry. And that's drilled to left field. Sydney puts the Cardinals in front. A solo home run in the 8th inning. I had a feeling that was going to happen right there. Hey, Adley Rutschman's right there. I don't know why he's not starting. But Sydney Jean-Charles jumps on that pitch, and he's really been hitting lefties hard lately. Beautiful swing there into the Orioles bullpen to let them know they're losing this game. That's one of the biggest hits for Sydney in his rookie season by far. The Cardinals are in the 50-win club here in the first half and come into this game with a record of 51-31. 18 homers now, 38 RBIs as we go bottom 1. Runner on. That got away from the catcher. Count even at 2-2. 3-2. Drilled deep to center. This one had a chance, but it stays in. I wonder if they're having him DH. That makes sense. He's not catching right now. 1-0 Baltimore. Adley Rutschman lifts one for Sidney Jean-Charles. Should be a lot of fun to see us go through this series and have some of the young prospects become stars alongside Sidney. 2 down here in the 4th inning. Grayson Rodriguez off to a nice start, but that's going to deep right. And that ball is run down. Bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals trail by 1. Sidney was clutch the night before. And now he tries to help the Cardinals late in the game again. Tyler Wells in the close. He misses low. Ooh, late on the fastball. My timing on the fastball has been so all over the place lately. I think I'm just having a hard time tracking it because it's moving less than everything else. 1-2. That's strike 3. Orioles take that one and even up the series. This is interleague, but we do get a 3-game series. All right. A lot of these end up being 2. Well, let's go try to win our 4th series consecutively. Drive in a run. Even though it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. He's hitting under 167 now with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? 71 miles per hour. And then it hits him. Oh, man. I got one really nice to hit there. Arenado strikes out, and Margevicius will try to end this inning. He faces Tyler O'Neill. He's been turning his season around, and he hits it right back to the pitcher. Oh, we pulled him off the bag. We got to get back to second. Oh, no, come on. Oh, man. You can't fix mistakes. A scoreless game going into the 6th. Pretty good start going here for Margevicius and Heaney on our side, I believe. There's a drive into center. But that one not hit deep enough. So we'll try it again here in the 8th. And now Sidney as a lefty faces Dylan Tate. It's a scoreless ball game. I feel like I haven't been all that patient lately. Trying to keep that in mind here in this at-bat. Runner goes, base hit right field. Turning the corner. 1st and 3rd, Arizona. St. Louis. Come on, we have Cardinals in 2 cities. It's not fair. Arizona's a state, but you know what I mean. Football's always on the mind. Arenado. That's a busted bat. And we're going to score. Only one play at first. 1-0 St. Louis. Sidney a part of it here. See, he's better at getting runners into scoring position, not doing something once they're there. 1-0. Is that enough for this game? Yes, it is. Just like that, we've won 4 series in a row. Cardinals playing really good baseball. We're not having any long winning streaks. We're just not having, like, any losing streaks. We'll win 2, lose 1, win 1, lose 1, then win 2 more. Like, it's just solid baseball what we're doing here. So, next episode, we'll get closer to the All-Star game in Derby. Not sure I'll get through all of these unless I go 0 for 4 6 times in a row. But we're 52 and 32. We played really well in June. We only had, looks like, 2 losing streaks, but a lot of winning streaks. Sidney, now at the major league level, has taken 266 at-bats with 18 doubles, 18 home runs. Those two just stay in lockstep together. 38 RBIs, 40 walks to 79 strikeouts. So a lot of today's episode didn't go great. So let's take a look at that strikeout rate. Last I saw, it was 26.5. I don't think it's going down right now. Oh, I'm incorrect. 24.9. So that is getting better. Walk rate. All right, you've taken 13 at-bats. That doesn't count. Sydney essentially has the best walk rate on the entire team. 7th in home runs here in the National League. I guess if he got really hot, he could actually get into the Derby, but it's going to take a couple good weeks. How about walks? Oh, he's tied for 12th. Just has a good walk rate. 17th best on base, though, in the National League. I'll take that. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, everybody. If you did, please leave a like. I would very much appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show. I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.